Sean, I wanted to do this feedback for you, my man. So, a couple things, man. You're kind of you have a lot of passions, which sometimes feels tricky, and you feel like you could only do one thing. But that's not the truth. You can be successful and have multiple passions. Of course, there's a lot of power behind focus, and there's a great book out called The One Thing, and another book called Essentialism. You could probably search the authors' interviews or whatever they did, TED Talks, and kind of get the gist of it. Um, but you're young, so there's some cool stuff you could do to experiment. You don't have to always be full time with everything. Sometimes full time with the thing you love turns you off to that thing. That's why sometimes I advise people against becoming a strength coach if they love all the training, because now this hobby of yours becomes your job, and sometimes you end up hating that job. So you say here, like, one day you're dead set on becoming a strength coach, that's your career. Next day you're inspired to become an advocate for social justice. Even your own values are constantly in flux. So, right, you joined Strong Like Brotherhood. This is what you needed a month ago. You were hyped up. Then you kind of lost that. And that's okay. That happens. So you say you feel like you're being pulled in five different directions. Man, you're young, and I'm going to tell you a cool story about a dude from Texas, because you're out there in Texas. He came to one of the certifications I did when Travis and Jen were helping me, and was a super sharp guy, was actually done some minor league baseball, was like ripped up, in great shape, has great personality, and he started working at Onnit when Onnit first came out. And I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he actually did a blog for me, and I believe he called it The Hero's Journey. We're going to check it out, see if I could find it for you, but I think that's going to be a very good one for you, because he sold everything. Hero's Journey. He sold everything, bought a crappy RV and renovated it. Yep, here it is, Hero's Journey. And this was great. And it's, Logan. This is him. I'm going to show it to you right here, buddy. The most dangerous risk of all, the risk of spending your life not doing what you want on the bet you can buy yourself the freedom to do it later. So what he did was he got an RV, fixed it up, bought a used RV, fixed it up, went out to like New Mexico, worked for some multimillionaire doing some construction work, slept under the stars, would sleep on the roof of his RV. I'm not even sure where he is now, but he went complete minimalist. He would fast during the day and just was really cool. I'm going to reach out to him, but it's food for thought for you that you might need to go on a hero's journey and be without things. And right now we are a little bit without stuff with this whole quarantine, but I'm talking completely without things to see how minimalist you could go. You're not married. You don't have kids. I mean, what do you got, bro? What do you got to lose? So you say here, I don't believe I lack discipline. I've proven to myself time and again that when I decide on a goal, I get it done. My issue right now is deciding that goal, committing to that goal, and it's quite frustrating. I get it. And this probably doesn't have much to do with discipline. You have multiple loves, and right now it comes down to feeling okay with, maybe you need to just say, you know what, I'm going to go 3 months all in on XY, on A, not ABC, not XYZ, just A. The next 3 months, just B. And what would be cool is to chronicle everything. Get your Instagram, YouTube, whatever you want to do, and chronicle it, and see what kind of steam you could pick up, see what kind of connections you can make. Writing this out and having it in print rather than bouncing it around your head has been quite illuminating. So I think having a blog, having a free blog, or just using Instagram as your blog could be great for you. And Instagram doesn't allow for long, posts, so you could post on Medium, which is a blog. You could create your own blog spot, or there's free websites. You could do Squarespace for $10 a month. So it sounds like you need to go on a hero's journey. When you go to my website, Just use the search button and type in Hero's Journey. And that's it, my bro. It's interesting here, like Logan was saying, he graduated with an engineering degree while playing baseball. He worked for his dad's company, was ready to go into the corporate world. He quit his job in Houston, sold all his stuff, moved to Austin with no job. Then he worked at Onnit. He bounced around from gym to gym, learning different training methods, training under different people to learn more about himself through the training. And then he gave 60 days notice and bought an RV and traveled the United States, going to different gyms, having different work. And he started this off by doing a 7-day water fast. He said that was the thing that really cleared his mind. He says, so here I am, 60 days until I am homeless, and I'm about to start a 7-day water fast, selling everything I own, moving into the RV, traveling the U.S. to see the most badass gyms across the U.S. in order to become a master of my trade. And what's interesting is when he traveled, he didn't really follow the strength and conditioning realm. So I'm going to see what he's up to. And I remember him being a big guy, 250, and now he got all ripped up. So, and who was working in a cubicle, which crushed his soul. All right, so that's it, my bro. Keep me posted and make it happen, my man. You're young, and now is the time to do it. Peace out.